That's a lovely shot, isn't it? Wow. Beautiful shot of the CN Tower. Well, this has got to be one of the skinniest condo towers I've known. Wow. Good to see there's jaywalkers over here. And here we go. Oh. And there's the construction in the horizon. I don't think there will be any Toronto without construction. It is said that there are two seasons, winter and construction. Hopefully as I walk through, nothing will fall on me. What's nice also, if you take a look where it says Hotel Victoria, it actually is a hotel, but what's nice to see is that this building has been preserved. So there is some nice architectural areas here that's been preserved. Good to see. Not sure if I'm supposed to be walking over here, but hey, what the heck. And as we walk along Yonge Street North, there's more construction to be had. The lovely trams of Toronto. Some more nice architecturally pleasing buildings. The Pizza Maker's Pizza. Wow. I guess must be the ultimate. The Pizzaiolo. Ever been there? Actually, I need to lose weight. I've really ballooned this summer. And more construction. It's a sad part about the city. So there's a cafe restaurant called Mado, and if it had a K at the end, I would have had a problem with it, knowing full well that Madoc was responsible for some pretty nasty stuff. Again, we're seeing some pretty sad stories to the city, unfortunately. That shouldn't happen, but it is. It's a lovely warm day today. This is early September.
Baja donde se
Actually, with the easing cannabis laws in Canada, you can walk through Yonge Street, or for that matter, any street in Toronto, and get a full whiff of the cannabis. And if you do it long enough, you can actually be a beneficiary of it, if you will. Whatever that means. So we're close to the Elgin Theatre, which is a landmark theatre in Toronto. Very old, gorgeous building. Not sure exactly when it was built, but the architecture is fabulous. I don't know if you can see, hope you can. Actually seen the Phantom of the Opera here a couple of times.
Their positioning is like when I said it's like I said I don't remember.
So basically,
Like that is like
they buy these stakes that they want out. So like, let's just say like you have a project, you're an LP at a point entry.
This is really the heart of Yonge Street. Oh, they've actually taken the construction material from the Eaton Centre. I don't see it, so that looks good. Well, most of it anyways. There's Mirvish's, one of them anyways. Okay, So we're actually entering a controversial zone. By that I mean this square used to be known as Young Dundas Square, and to some people it still is, but it's gone through a name change, and the name is Sankofa. Some people call it Sanka Coffee. I'm not sure if that's correct or not, but the name change actually upset quite a few people. Let me just take a glance through. Oh, look at that. It's actually quite a nice square. They're doing something over here. I guess there's a show coming up. I'm not sure. Nice billboards to get you to buy more. So yeah, I mean, this is the focal area, if you will, of the city. This is where the hub of, anyways, the people are hanging about. I just want to add that many years ago when I used to come over here, this wasn't particularly a nice area. Lots of rundown stores, and but you could also buy a pair of jeans for next to nothing. So yeah, I mean, right now it's about 1:15, so I don't know if it's the lunch crowd, but certainly you see a lot of people. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of built up upwards young. As you can see, a lot of condos that are being built. Needless to say, the condo market in Toronto right now is, I wouldn't exactly say robust. I think it's slightly down, but I think eventually it will go up because I think Toronto is a magnet. But yeah, there's the Toronto Eaton Centre, built many years ago. Very popular tourist area, lots of nice shops. So, yeah, lots of buzz. I'm not sure all of it is good, but it is what it is. Well, let's go a little further up. But as you can see, as I said, it's around in the afternoon, early afternoon, and there's lots of people. So it's a very popular place. Catch a glimpse of the people over here. Lots of shoppers. I don't do my shopping over here, so I wouldn't know. But I would imagine with rent prices being what they are, I don't think you'll find bargains over here. But nevertheless, nice to see a lot of young people. That could be school is out, or what's interesting about Toronto is that also you hear a lot of dialects. There are folks over here from pretty well around the globe. They say that Toronto is probably one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world. Is it good? Is it bad? Don't know. But trying to accommodate everyone is tricky. Interesting styles of construction. So right now we are approaching the hot dog place. No. beyond the hot dog place is the library, the Central Library. It's an interesting building. I'm glad to see everybody's obeying the traffic lights. Well, that's what makes this city unique. Or is it? What I like about this, the architecture is quite interesting. Oh, good to see that the majority of people actually do follow traffic lights. So that's good. Thank you. So I just want to take a look at these condos that are being built over here. And Toronto is known as Condo City. Certainly in the last few years there have been a tremendous number of projects that are, and a lot of them are still ongoing. And more construction, more concrete, glass and steel. And for shisha lovers, there's a Shisha Pasha Lounge right around here. There we go. And here's the Aura. An interesting story about the Aura is I promised somebody a lovely view when you go up to the top floor, which we did, except it was a low cloud and there was no view. Okay. Now we're going to head back into the main area. And the cement mixers. And I catch a glimpse of the Zanzibar Club across the street. That's been there. That's a landmark place. That's been in Toronto for many, many years, as many years as I can remember. And they're showcasing topless and bottomless vixens. Woohoo! And you can catch your shawarma right next door, and all is good. Well, it's a Friday and you can actually feel that vibe. So if you catch this video on a Monday or Tuesday, at least you know what Friday looks like on a nice sunny warm day. And Jollibee is a Philippine, I believe it is, it's a Philippine restaurant, globally well known, I think. I gotta make sure, I promise, once I lose the weight, I'll go in and take a look. Not before then.
몸이 안 좋아서 밥 먹고.
And as we're approaching Sankofa or Yongdanda Square, whatever side of the fence you're on, and then there's Jesus is coming. Yep.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Yes. All right. So, oh, it's walking. Wow, look at that. What happens when it's a Friday, it's warm, everybody's out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been on that site for 2.5 years.
You know, and in the winter, you won't see this. It's cold. And I wouldn't say that nobody comes out, but definitely less people. There's a van that provides music for everybody, which is kind of nice if you like that kind of music. I would say that Yonge Street is always evolving. A whiff of the cannabis. And there's the Ed Mirvish Theater. It's just a lovely building. And I imagine it was built, I'm trying to guess, maybe 1920s or even earlier than that. Yeah, it's lovely. Let me just stop and take a look at it. Yeah, really like that. Oh, it says Stag Shop. I thought they were talking about the ones with the four-legged and the bull with the antlers, but I guess not. That's another lovely architecture over here. Hard for me to say when this was built. Maybe the late 1800s. I don't know if you could see it. for me, it's quite something. I'm glad that they didn't tear all of it down.
Yeah, for sure. We cannot be in the same.
I'm big on architecture. So even though a lot of the buildings that are steel and glass, I even like the geography of that as well. Now, this building coming up on the left is, oh, it smells good over here. I don't know what they're doing, but well, anyways, this looks good. So let me take a picture of that because you don't see too many of these buildings, and this is quite unique. Yeah, it really looks nice. Okay. And then we're approaching on the left the Elgin Theatre, which is a landmark theatre in Toronto. As I said before, I've seen a couple of Phantom of the Operas over here. Let me just take a look over here. There it is. Lovely. Okay. Yeah. Nice. And there's signage over here to let you know that you are indeed downtown. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. So if you're lost, always look up. And there's that sign. Young Downtown. All right. So. Okay, we'll continue on this side of the street. We've covered the other side before on the way up. Oh, here I don't have to stop. I can actually walk because construction is there. Okay, guys, where do we go? Where do we follow? Who do we see? Okay. All right.
He wants to go to private equity.
So we're actually walking away from the Young Dundas slash Sankofa Square, and less people, I guess, but still quite a bit. Okay.
Everybody here, like the European guys, they think that they have no idea why are we taking this time? So yeah, we have to do it.
Sorry.
As I said before, more construction. There's the Hotel Victoria that we saw across the street. Don't know if you caught a glimpse of me as I'm walking by.
Right, yeah, you got a car.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.